collide. Wrestlers and dreams with nowhere to hide. Laughter and drama, it's all on display. Off the top rope.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages and denominations, welcome to the wrestling show that puts you in the know. WAWSA presents Off the Top Rope. Now, of course, before we begin, you need to follow us on all our social medias. WAWSA on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And Puma Kappa TV on all their social medias. And, of course, the Loudmouth Appreciation Society on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. It is a huge honor for me to start off season 2 with to call him a legend is to do disservice to legends. He is the longest reigning WAWSA heavyweight champion in history. He has deep roots in professional wrestling in South Africa and more particularly in the Bay. Ladies and gentlemen, the current WAWSA heavyweight champion, Mr. Wrestling. We are going to talk to him about his start specifically in the Bay, professional wrestling in general, and of course, what makes him tick. Please be aware that there are going to be some themes in here of a mature nature. So please be advised to take everything with a pinch of salt. We have a long history, and there are some things that we have done that are not exactly PG. Those stories and more coming up after the break. Stay tuned.
Mama, it's all on display.
Welcome back to the show. It is my honor to not only have one of my very, very good friends in studio, but also the WAWSA heavyweight champion, Mr. Wrestling. Mr. Wrestling, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
We're going to talk, before we begin, we're going to speak a bit about something that's a bit of an issue in South African wrestling. You have a certain look, that you look like a certain wrestler who stole his gimmick from another certain wrestler. And there are professional wrestlers in South Africa who take a look at that gimmick and make fun of it. Yes,
That is
you
correct,
do look
yeah.
like Hulk Hogan.
That is the story, yeah. It's been happening for many years. Wherever I go, wherever I move around, people will actually, and you can hear them from afar, there's that guy, he looks like that guy. And people will come to me and ask me, are you that guy? So now I know what they're trying to tell me.
Yes.
What guy? And I'll use someone else's name. No man, that guy from the wrestling. So yes, I've had that all my time in wrestling. It's been many years, 26 years to be exact. And I've had this look from the start. But I am known as Mr. Wrestling, not Hulk Hogan. So even when I go abroad, the same story happens. Hulk Hogan is here. Hulk Hogan is here. But it's my own persona. I've been like this my whole life.
Now, there are certain elements within South African professional wrestling who disrespect it.
Yes, there is.
How do you face that? Do you ignore it? Because I mean, you know, it's from a certain sector of people.
Yes.
Things like it. Do you just ignore it? I mean, you know, you've been in wrestling long enough to just put it aside.
Yes, that happens. Look, you get negative attention. You get positive attention. It's both attention. But when someone would, I'll give you an example. I'll go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
Go to sit and have a quiet meal. And a certain table will start to laugh loudly. And now I can see they are talking